Kill him.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian Miller, Miller Outdoor Adventures, here with another unboxing video. We're gonna open up some Avian-X. I got the Top Flight open water Mallards. I've got the Top Flight backwater Mallards, and some Pintails. So we're gonna crack into these. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Just helps us out. Helps me out, helps get the video out. So if you go ahead and do that, that'd be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And let's crack right into these. I bought these because, let's look at these top water mallards, open water mallards first. I bought these because during teal season, I picked up some Avian-X green wing teal. And I may have mentioned it on a different video. They were some of my first EVA decoys or EVA floaters. And I was super excited with the color and the look of the decoys that Avian-X, the way they did those teal. I'm typically a Dakota guy on my mallards. All my mallards that I run right now, except I guess a dozen. Got a dozen Higdon battleships, but for the most part, I run Dakotas, flockheads, and all. But I wanted something a little different. I wanted to check these dudes out. And I like the way it looks. I like the color. I was able to scratch the paint a little, maybe, but no, nothing bad. Nothing bad. Once again, they're the soft EVA. Dig that. So there's one position of mallard that they've got. Let's see what else I can find in here. Oh, here's there's a little different position. I don't know how many positions this thing says. It just says 4 drakes, 2 hens. Doesn't say how many different positions we get, so I guess it'll be a surprise. Here's another drake. They look good. They're a good size decoy. They're about the size of my Dakotas that actually, they resemble them. Not 100%, but they look similar. Of course, I mean, they both look like a duck. I do like the wider body decoys. It's a good looking bird. All right, so there's 2 head positions. Let's see if there's another one or if it's just those 2. It is just the 2 head positions, and then we have hens. The hens, let's crack this open here. The hen looks good. Nice blue right there. Speculum. So their head position is close. Let's see. They are just mirror images of each other. So there's a good look at the hen. Really like her color. Somebody let the paint run on that one a little defect, but honestly, I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. So there's their hens. 2 different head positions. All right. One more close up at these open water series. Mallards. And that's the more upright position. And here's a little more resting position. All right, let's see what these backwater mallards look like. All right, now we're gonna open the backwaters. A little more feeding position. And I don't know if y'all can tell, I've got a little bit of a head cold, stopped up. They're burning fields around here. So if I sound a little off or anything, that's what it is. I just a little congested. All right, got a nice feeder. Definitely going to be head underwater or beak underwater. I dig it. I like the realism there. Like the shape of the neck. Good looking bird. Let's open the other one. Let's see the other position they got. Another feeder. Well, just a touch of a different position here. Not much different at all. But his head is up above, his bill is up above the water. So here's a head down feeder and a head up feeder. I like them. They look good, they feel good. I still love that EVA. I just feel like it's not gonna make that same awful racket if I put my decoys a little too close or they drift. Honestly, I like to be able to put them close. So a spreader rig, run one of those sometimes, and get them in a little tighter pods than what they normally go in. If you're just on its own individual anchor. Well, I dig this hen. Let's see, these hens are exactly the same this time. But that is a good looking hen. So they got 3 connection points on these keels, or really 2. Yeah, you don't want to anchor in here. So you only got 2 spots, which I don't like. I like the anchor spot at the front. This is really made more for a depth adjustment. Not so much for hooking into your weight. I would really like to see, as opposed to a depth adjuster there, I'd like to see a place to hook my weight. Just because getting a clip in here always seems to be an issue. But it's a one-time hassle. These are really nice. And once again, I just love the EVA. All right. This is the one that I'm really excited about. I have a lot of mallard decoys. I don't have a lot of pintails. Really like Dakota mallards, but their pintail just doesn't look right to me. I've had some GHG pintails, but I'm hoping these Avian-X's really excite me. So let's crack it open. this one backwards. Start with a hen. Save the anticipation there. I want to get my hands on one of those birds. Alright. Pretty standard pintail hen. Nothing overtly exciting there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Like I said, I mean, she looks nice. Good enough. Brown duck. Pintail hen. The other pintail hen is exactly the same position. So you get one position of hen. And here's what we've been waiting on. The drake. Let's get him up here where you can see. I really like some of these touches on the color. Right here on the head, a little iridescent green to purple. Looks really sharp. They've outlined this line where it stands out. I'd like to see more white. I know they don't have, I mean, really, I guess there's not a ton more white. But positionally, I think I would have liked an up head on this one. Just because that's the point of the pintail decoys. I mean, other than maybe landing some pintails right there with them, which is a tough bird to work, but that white is such a nice flash, and it may be more correct. It may be more correct. Sorry, I stepped out of frame there. But I don't know. Like I said, they look good. They're aesthetic, but aesthetically pleasing. But I don't know. I think I would have liked to see a little more white on the breast. Let's see. Ooh, this is not gonna. All right, the rest of these are the same position. So this is a feeder pintail. I dig it. But the issue is still going to be the same. There's not much white on this bird. Now, all pintails should probably be EVA. Because, my goodness, how many of these have y'all broke? At least I have. I've snapped off pins off these pintails, and it's just so aggravating. I don't know how much difference it really makes to the duck, but it matters to me, and I'm awful glad that that is so flexible, so that when it's cold, January, we've got a ton of pintails around, and I go to pick these up or put them out, and they've been out in the cold, they don't just snap off. That's what I really, the durability, where I'm not going to break a keel, I really dig. So, I'm not sure I can lay all those up there like that. Avian-X, topwater mallards, or open water mallards, sorry. Backwater mallards, and these are the Top Flight, Top Flight Fusion Series pintails. Everything looks good. The mallard decoy is really nice. Obviously, they're not flocked heads. They're not flocked at all. But I'm okay with that. I got these for my minnow ponds, which are a kind of a year-long permanent set. And I thought this EVA would shed some of the nastiness off those minnow ponds. And I may pull them up every now and then, change things out, but they're a long-term set. Most of my stuff is in and out every day. Those minnow ponds are a little deep water, so I got these for that. Let me know what you think. Does this pintail need more white? Do you like it? That's what I want to hear. So leave me a comment. Let me know if this pintail needs more white on his breast. If that's or if that's a make or break for you. Do you like the realism, or do you want the flash for the decoy effect? Let me know. Leave me a comment, please. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys.